Hello again, everyone. We got a Johnny Lightning. This time it's the 1980 Chevy Monza Spyder. I'm not sure if I've seen anyone review this one yet, but I saw it on eBay, and it's such a goofy looking vehicle that I decided to get it. No offense to you Chevy Monza owners, but, well, I don't know. We'll see what it looks like afterwards. Let's see. So this is in light yellow. Spyder was 76, includes several performance, whatever, blah blah blah. Sold between 1975 and 1980. Other cars from the collection. Okay. If anyone knows, has this thing been released in the past, or is this a new casting? I'd be a little curious. My research tells me that the Chevy Monza was a subcompact, and it was based on the Chevy Vega, which was competing with the Mustang 2, I believe, or this car was supposed to compete with the Mustang 2. And then various engine choices with most American cars. 2.3 liters up to 5.7 liter would be the largest engine, and that would be a V8, of course, and it's rear-wheel drive. And I know that in 1980, there's supposed to be 3 different models of body styles: 2+2 hatchback, a notchback, and a 2+2 sport hatchback. So I have no clue what this car is, because they all sound like the same thing to me. Right? Notchback, hatchback. So, again, if you guys can let me know, what is this thing? Is this the hatchback or the notchback? So it's really strange. Okay. Now, in this 1980 year, though, I guess there were only 2 engines available because this is the last year they made this car. I guess it was discontinued. So you could have gotten a 2.5 liter for, I guess that was the base engine in this final iteration. And then the option would be a 3.8 liter Buick V6. So I guess no more V8s in 1980. So the sad demise of the Monza after 1980. Sorry. I'm always hitting my camera. One thing I'm curious about, guys, is the scale of this thing. The reason why is my Johnny Lightning Ghostbusters Cadillac is so out of scale that I'm always suspicious about this brand. So I found out that the wheelbase of this car in 1980 is supposed to be 2464 millimeters. So let's see if I can get these tips here on the center of those caps. Alright, divide by 38.25. Okay, so it is 164. So maybe it's just maybe it's only the Ghostbusters car because that Cadillac is so big. But this and the Aston Martin Lagonda that JL put out are 164 scales, so that makes me feel good. Alright, so let's get a better light and try to focus. I've hit the focus 3 times. Here we go. Cool graphics. This gold here. Although I don't... I'm questioning if this is correct, you know. See how the line carries across kind of here, but then it drops down quite a bit here. I feel like that's not very accurate. Looking at that middle photograph, I think this is all supposed to be the same line, right? But it's almost like stepping down twice. Top, middle, low. So that's too bad. The graphic itself is nice though. You know, the Spyder's nicely printed there. And I guess at the same time they printed on this orange marker. No marker on this side though. Door handle's got a little bit of a bump and it's painted silver, as well as a little round lock mechanism there. I think the wheels look good. Wow. No, it's not the smoothest roller, but it does roll. When it's not on the table, these things roll very smooth, but when the weight of the car is put in, not so much. I think maybe the axles are bent. But the tires here look really good. They're very curved, the sidewall, like old classic tires should do. And then I really like the printing. The printing's really well done. Firestone and steel belted radials. Okay, we got some ribbing here and black paint here for the molding. I love that the interior is, you know, visible without the side windows. It's your typical black molded interior, a lot of molded details, but you know, the color choice isn't the greatest because it's hard to see without a flashlight. That shifter looks pretty good. It's very thin plastic, you know, it's not a super bulky stub that you'd find on, say, Hot Wheels. Alright, no side mirrors. It's unfortunate. This is a separate piece, obviously, and it's not really applied well. I mean, there's a massive gap here on the whole bottom, so that's too bad. Okay, so there's two pegs here, and so maybe the paint, or either the pegs are too long, or probably there's too much paint on the pegs that they couldn't push it in further. If I get a little bored, maybe I'll just pry that off and then try to push it up further. Alright, so all the headlights and fog lights here, they seem to be painted white. Yeah, that's too bad. Painted black here for these vents. And then Monza. Well, it's kind of printed in the... I don't know if that's a... No, that's a flat surface and it's black. I guess it's just printed in this crevice. It's so small, that crevice, but they actually did get most of it in there. I mean, the A's a little bit suspect, but MONZ looks very clear. This is some sort of unique logo, I think. Oh, it's a Spyder logo. Alright. Fortunately, you can see all this extra gunk from the factory, but it looks like I can get it off with a Q-tip. Another cool Spyder logo. And then, we might as well take a look at this engine here. Let me back out a little bit. Will this open? Yes, it will open quite easily. Unfortunately, it doesn't open much. Well, that's as high as I can get it. It's too bad. I wish it opened more. If you're going to have a hood, it should open more realistically. But this is a pretty lame engine. I mean, it's just a blob, and it's all black, so you really can't see much of it at all. The rest over here seems okay, but so yeah, it's another case where I don't feel the engine is really worth making the outside of the vehicle look so bad. I mean, this right here is just horribly wide. The sides aren't too bad. Okay, well, moving on. We got some casted in wiper blades painted black. Oddly, there's no black here, but I guess if they painted those black, maybe the wiper blades would vanish. Alright, a little more black molding paint there. This side of the car, yeah, it's alright. Nothing. Oh, well, look at the graphic on this side. Now it's all... okay. I can't really think of the word. Straight, I guess? Right? Well, they're all straight, but they're actually all in the same plane. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. You know, they're not staggered in height. So this side's graphic is obviously a lot better. Then the wheels again look okay. And then the tires again look okay. Although I don't recall. See, on this side, look. Look at the height of the gap here. You can see most of the text here. But on this side, that text vanishes, because on this side, for some reason, it's sunken in more. Alright, we'll get to the... oh, that's why. It's the base. It's totally listing. You know, it's a sinking ship right now. Obermeyer? Okay, not sure what significance that has on this. If you know, please leave a comment. I like that they actually got the graphic on the bottom side of the wing. It's printed nicely, Spyder. Again, the Spyder logo, and then painted on taillights. Well, you know, obviously I prefer plastic, but alright, separate plastic wing, and at least this wing is, you know, put on better than the front chin spoiler. And this plastic, okay. So, it's really small text that they used there, and it's not even text about the car, so that's kind of weird. Like, wouldn't it be nice to actually say Chevy Monza? Most people probably don't recognize this car. I didn't recognize it, right? until I saw the eBay listing. So just be nice to educate people about the cars that you're making, Johnny Lightning. Alright, very wide tires that are not realistic. Yeah, this axle is totally messed up, you can see, so that's too bad. And then it's press fit together, which makes it worse because you can't really fix it unless you drill it apart, or try to do that. Well, no need to do it right now. Okay, so it's a very unique vehicle. Pull out a couple other cars. I don't even know what to really compare it to because I don't have a Mustang 2 or a Vega. So I'm just gonna pull out some other cars from the 80s or that time frame. Well, I have a AE86 Trueno. This one is done by Time Micro. I suppose it's well, this Corolla came out later though. But you could have bought a Volkswagen Golf. This is done by Kyosho. And I don't know. Would someone cross-shop a Volkswagen Golf and a Chevy Monza? I kind of doubt it, but like I say, I don't have too many in my collection. And this isn't even from the 80s. It's a 91 Ford Mustang from Greenlight. So let me try to get this on here. Okay, let's try to get the top view. Well, I guess that's it for the spinning. Let's let this guy spin on its own though. Well, it's a unique vehicle. I don't have too many Johnny Lightnings in my collection, but if they keep putting out these more obscure vehicles, whether they're attractive or ugly, I don't really care because I don't mind buying ugly cars. I find them kind of interesting. So what do you guys think? Is this an attractive vehicle or an ugly vehicle? For me, I feel like it looks like a Pontiac Firebird. In fact, I actually have a Kyosho Firebird right here for a different review. This is a 1977 Firebird by Kyosho. And yeah, look at the front ends. You know, I can see some sort of styling elements that are shared there. Obviously the Firebird's a lot larger. Even the rear wing effect is this ducktail wing, I guess you would call it. So I can see some similarities in the styling. I find this really weird, these 4 bumps on the bumper like that. That seems odd to me. Okay. Alright, well, not sure if I'll get another Johnny Lightning soon, but I'm sure sooner or later I will. So hopefully you'll be around to see that review. Thanks for watching.